Yo, what's up?
Hey everyone, and welcome to Maplestory The Nostalgia Series, such great editing skills. Anyway, welcome to part 2 of the series. In this part I'm taking you from level 10 to 30. And let me start off by saying that I'm so glad that Maplestory changed and the background music didn't change. Because listening to the background songs always makes me so relaxed, you know. And since I read all your comments on the previous video, I heard you guys had some funny names too, like LOL1234 and ZZ360 and Despire. Very interesting names. Also a lot of Naruto names, I'm glad with that. Also someone asked, hey Marcel, could you please put in some old footage in the video? And well, here it is. This is one of our first videos. Training from level 1 to 30 in 8 hours in pre-Big Bang. And previously all the people that reached level 200 were standing next to the job instructor. So they would be like instantly famous if you were standing there. So back in the days, Gandalf transports you to the Power B Force or something like that. And he is just, he's giving you basic lessons and make you collect things and make you, you know, kill monsters and stuff like that to basically help you level up and help you start your first Maplestory adventure. Well, this time Gandalf just says, well, the people of Elunia need your help. And since I'm in a friend-making mood today, I'm gonna help everyone in Elunia out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna train or just grind at random spots, but I'm gonna stay in Elunia, stay put and just try to level by helping out people in Elunia. And by that I'm guessing, just like back in the days, you can get some nice weapons. So that's gonna save me a few mesos. And you know, I like collecting stuff and killing monsters and helping people out. So, you know, I'm gonna have a go at it. And as you can see right now when I'm looking at the skills, you notice that the magic claw used to be the mage basic attack. You know, you start off with 1 point in your orb, you used to, and then you put, I think the other one was called Iron Body or something, at least because mages took a lot of damage back in the days. And then you maxed out your claw. Your claw was your basic attack, and it would just hit one monster, just like all your other attacks. But nowadays, well, you know, the claw isn't even there anymore, the magic claw. You just use your orb. And your orb deals, I don't know what happens with it, but it splashes all around and deals massive damage to massive amount of monsters. So that changed a lot. So here I am, starting my adventure as Naruto Mage 66 again. And this time I'm just gonna help out all the other NPCs. Most of the NPCs didn't really change, at least not much. The elves in Elunia really hate people, they still do. But yeah, here, as you can see, the orb just, wow. Not to mention the drop rate again from monsters, and I'm also collecting these red boxes, because whenever I'm playing Maplestory, the one thing I do is loot everything. It gives you some nice potions and a nice advantage in the game, so I recommend you also loot everything. And if you don't want to, at least get a pet or something, because else it's just a waste of mesos. And oh my god, look at all the items that are dropping. I'm also finding a lot of mage gear. Did you also know that Maplestory, after the Big Bang, made an update in where you find more items for your job? That means that you can find more mage. If you're a mage, you find more mage stuff. If you're a warrior, you find more warrior stuff, of course. That makes it a lot easier to find equipment that suits you better than instead of just finding random stuff, and you know, you have to collect everything and find everything and you know, now I'm just training at Elunia, but back in the days you can train, you know, around Hannesis was probably the best spot to train. You had the slime tree in Elunia, which unfortunately is gone, and you also had Pig Beach. There was a beach, yeah, filled with pigs, you know, with an iron hawk in the middle, and that was on the route to Little Harbor. And by the way, another thing that could change that I'm actually quite glad with is, you know, I miss all the old maps, but not having to travel 20 maps before I reach another village, it saves a lot of time. And you know, I like my time, so I try to spend it as wisely as possible. But yeah, another thing that you can see is the damage difference. Back then I did like, you know, monsters did 40 damage on me, and I just hit it. If I was lucky, I did 100 damage on them. That was like great. And now it's just like almost 1k at level 20. It's really, really ridiculous. Back then I was happy if I had 1k HP at level 20 as a warrior, or 1k mana as a mage. So yeah, a lot of stuff got changed, and right now I'm just questing my way to level 30, which actually still doesn't take so much time, but you know, I like finishing quests. And every game I play, if it's Cabal Online or if it's RuneScape, or yeah, I played RuneScape, you know, I just always do the quests. They made me happy and feel accomplished. Another great way to train back in the days was at Octopussies. Yes, these things that you see in the top there. They actually gave quite some decent XP, and you will find them all over Kiring City and in the dungeon. So yeah, those were great. Another great way to train was the PQing. Everyone would just stand around at Kiring City wanting to PQ because that was actually the fastest way to level up. Unless of course you were a dedicated grinder with massive amounts of time and just instead of wasting your time waiting for a PQ would just go full training mode. That was possible too, but you know it took a lot of time and effort. So in the old video clip that you're seeing right there, you see me standing in I believe it's the Kiring PQ or at least the Pyrian PQ, not quite sure. You know, it's in the Kiring Underground, but I believe it was called the Pyrian PQ. Not sure. You know, it's been a while, but what it would be is actually there would be a wave of monsters would be released at you, and you would just have to kill them. That was basically it. So it was still grinding in some way, but you get some nice rewards, and a nice medal of course. So while I'm at it with my quest, this guy sends me to zombie lupins, and well, zombie lupins bring back a lot of memories, because, you know, back in the days there was this quest, but you have to collect, I believe, around 1200 zombie lupin dolls. Yes, people, 1200. And then you got a nice level 40 head. So you would be collecting for like, I don't know, 3.5 hours to collect 1200 zombie lupin dolls. Which not every lupin dropped, like nowadays. You know, you just had to be happy if you found one. To get yourself a level 40 head. And back then it was all worth it. And I don't know if the quest is still there or not, but I also loved doing the jump PQ in Elinia. You have to find some herb for this guy in Sleepywood. He would say it would only grow in a garden in Elinia, and then you have to do this jump quest. And there was these monkeys standing on the side. You couldn't attack them. They'd be throwing bananas at you while you were jumping. And it was really annoying because they would always knock me off. But they pushed me over the limit and made me a better jump quester than I was. With greatness, sadness in my heart, I'm killing these zombie lupins right now. So another thing that got added are these bad boys. There are a few bigger monsters out there, like these bosses. And they're just, I don't know what they're talking. They're saying like question mark, and there's a whole quest involved around. If you haven't done it, seriously do them. Because the quest, at least it did, I think it gave you a lot of fame or something. Or it was something you need, some traits probably, I'm not sure. But anyway, the monster just wants me to go away, but I'm not going away, I'm gonna kill him. But yeah, it takes some time because these guys are really tough. So if you haven't got all your character cards like me, make sure to bring a friend because else it would just take forever. But hey, I'm actually glad I killed him because now I got a moonstone. Not sure what to do with it right now, but I also have this level 35 mage glove that he dropped. Awesome! And oh my god, I also found an Aster shield. And these Aster shields, they were totally rare when they just first came out. You would hunt, I believe it was Kronos for them. And oh my god, if you found a shield, you were just wow. People would adore you, like, oh, I did get a shield, that's so awesome. And you could sell them again for way too many masters back in the days. Which is, like, compared to now, zero stuff. But, you know, you get the idea. So, meanwhile, I got this quest from this guy over here. And he's being a bit suspicious and stuff. So I just knock his head off because I'm a badass, you know. That's how I roll. And then it turns out he has horns. And he's from a different region. And you need to help. And I was like, okay, since I'm helping everyone out right now, I'll just help you as well. No biggie. But yeah, he talks a lot of stuff. And then he wants you to come back to his place for stuff. But first you need to find his hat. And well, since you knocked it off, you just talk to the guard and he says, what kind of hat was it? And you say, oh, this orange one. And he's okay, great. I wonder if I misclicked, if I got all the other hats. Anyway, he's very pleased and he's like, oh, great. Now I can blend in with the rest of you guys. So he's very happy. But he sends you to this place. The hometown of Angelic Buster and Kaiser, as I like to call it, Dragon City. And well, epic music starts because, well, you have to just kill all those monsters and kill a few stages because apparently the town is under siege. I know, since I'm a badass with all my character cards, I have no problem with it at all. The background music makes this so exciting. Well, it's really not that exciting, but you know, oh my god, I feel the pressure. It's building. Wait, what? Let me just fast forward over here. Well, these guys at the final stage just look badass. You know, I must say something that Maplestory just went from, you know, very cute monsters to very badass monsters. I like that. But anyway, since you helped him, he's very happy and stuff. And he's like, oh my god, how can I have a thank you? New. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna do my job advancement right now. And your job advancement still, after all these years, hasn't changed. You still have to kill those darn monkeys who are too overpowered. You know, the map changed somewhat, but it's still hard to do. The only thing that did change is that the drop rate got increased somewhat more. So you can find them somewhat easier. But yeah, this still takes a lot of time. And it's funny that after all these years, this part of the game didn't really change. You should try out your job advancement Supreme build, I'm telling you guys. It's true horror. Yay, I did it. I did my job advancement. Oh my god, Naruto Mage 6.6 is back in action. So Grendel just wants to show me some of the skills that I got now. Or at least I'm gonna have. Okay, Grendel, great. Just show me the stuff. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I set it on fire and I just farted a lot. Oh yes, and now my farts explode. I love being a fire poison mage. I really miss those farts. Well guys, I'm gonna round up this video. So let me know, what was your favorite training spot for level 10 to 30 pre-Big Bang? Let me know and see you guys next time. Bye!